The inquest into the death of PC David Rathband has found that there is no case to answer and that the former police constable did indeed intend to take his own life, a deeply unpopular conclusion amongst his family members who believe that David's death was easily preventable. The 44-year-old's body was found hanging at his home in Blyth in 2012, almost 2 years after he was shot and blinded by the gunman Raoul Moat, and it was this that started off the chain of events that ultimately led to his death. Struggling to come to terms with his injuries, Rathband split from his wife Kath, and giving evidence at the hearing, she told the coroner how he'd called on the evening of his death in February 2012, threatening to hang himself in what would turn out to be the last of many similar claims. Furthermore, Northumbria Police Liaison Officer DC Alison Brown claimed he'd also threatened to let his wife watch his suicide via FaceTime. But Kath, via her solicitor Philip Davison, had this to say at the inquest's conclusion.
Morning everybody, I've been asked to read a statement on behalf of Kath Rathband. I would like to thank Senior Coroner Eric Armstrong for his handling of this inquest and those involved in bringing this matter to a conclusion. I'd also like to thank my family and friends for their love and unwavering support since the day that David was first injured back in July 2010.
Despite the concern of people close to Rathband, Superintendent Jim Napier believed there was no immediate risk to his life on that evening and opted not to dispatch the nearest patrol car to his house, with a 44-year-old's body found later on that night by 2 police officers. Rathband had left Kath already for 7/7 survivor Lisa French in 2011, and the 37-year-old confirmed to the coroner that David had intimated he would take his own life on numerous occasions. But Rathband's family, who insisted at the beginning of the inquest that David had been let down by people close to him, opposed the conclusion, insisting they would continue litigation against Northumbria Police.
On February the 29th, 2012, David gave up his fight and ended his pain and suffering. The loss of David has devastated us, his family, and we will never be able to come to terms with this. Darren and I, as executors, will now continue with David's litigation against Northumbria Police for the benefit of David's children.
The conclusion brings to an end the 3-day inquest here in Newcastle, and it's been undoubtedly a chastening experience for all those close to PC David Rathband. And although it officially closes the book on the life of a man that David Cameron once described as extraordinarily brave for his immediate family, there still remains many unanswered questions. Andy Sixsmith, North News, Newcastle.